Hi, and welcome back to our kitchen. This is the fall season, and I decided instead of doing a lot of pumpkin recipes this fall, I would change to apple because we have a lot of apple orchards around here. So it's going to be cheap apples, and they have pumpkin patches, they have apple patches, they have all kinds of things going on here in our small town here in the fall. Okay, first of all, I'm going to make an apple pie baked oatmeal that's gluten-free and dairy-free. And first we want to do the dry ingredients. The recipe will be below where you see the more button or the arrow button on your phone, and it expands it and it'll show the recipe. Now, oats. I have here Bob's Red Mill old-fashioned rolled oats, whole grain. Now I did have at the top, which I ripped off, it said gluten-free. Now oats, you're saying why are oats gluten-free and non-gluten-free? These are in dedicated oat fields where they're not near wheat fields where the seeds can, or the contamination can go on. Like wheat goes over into the oats and they grow wheat. So no, they're in dedicated oat fields. Okay, first of all, I need 2 cups of our gluten-free rolled oats. And I don't know about you, but I can never get these where they have a zip thing on the top. I can never get them to close. So what I do is I get a big plastic bag, I call them baggies, out of the drawer, and I put this in there with the zip top so it'll seal. Okay, now we're going to do a teaspoon of baking powder. I have a half a cup of chopped pecans. You can leave them out, you can use walnuts, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to do a pinch of salt, maybe a little bit more. You always add salt to your baked goods, it brings out the flavor. Now, on another video I did some autumn spice, which I deemed that would be good for pumpkin pies and apple pies, and I have it right here. Instead of adding a 1/4 teaspoon of this and a 1/4 teaspoon of that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of my apple pie spice or autumn spice. This has the cinnamon in it, it has the cloves, it has the nutmeg, allspice, it has all those goodies. Now I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do the wet part of it. I have to bring over my big Bertha here. I'm going to add, I chopped 2 apples. These happen to be Fuji. You can use Gala, Granny Smith, whatever you want. And I chopped them up, and then I added 2 teaspoons of lemon juice to them so they wouldn't brown, and as you can see, they didn't get too brown. Okay, I have some eggs here. I'm going to add 2 eggs. And you know we like to mix them up a little bit before we put them in there. I have a fork here. I'm going to mix them up a little bit before I put them in there. Whip them up. Put those in there. 2 cups of almond milk. This is makes it dairy-free. If you are not dairy-free, you can use regular whole milk. And then I have 1/3 cup of maple syrup. This is our sweetener. And it's better for you than sugar and healthier. Okay, now I'm gonna whisk this up. Also, I have a 1/4 cup of regular vegetable oil. Put that in there. Okay. Bring over my dry ingredients. You set your oven to 375. And we're going to mix this together. Now at this point you can add raisins, you can add dried cranberries, you can add dried fruit of your choice or even a wet fruit like blueberries. I wanted just apple today. So I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to let it sit for about 15 minutes and we'll be back. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I forgot the vanilla. I went to all that work to make homemade vanilla, gluten-free vanilla, for all you in one of my videos. And let me see how this opens. I'm not even sure how it opens. Oh, there it goes. There's a little lever down here that opened it. I need to put 2 teaspoons in here. This has been sitting in the dark over by my stove, cool dry place, for about a month, a couple months maybe. So I need to get that stirred in there. Now you want to grease your pan. Now the pan you use depends on what you have. Normally this would go in an 8x8 or a 9x9 square baking dish. Now I have a deep dish pie pan here that I've had quite a while, and lo and behold, it's got apples in it. So I think it's meant for this recipe. I'm going to pour this all in there. And because the large liquid that's in here, we want to put it on a baking sheet and put it in your oven at 375 for 45 minutes, and we'll check it. I'll be back when it's done. This is what it looks like. It's absorbed all the moisture, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and since it's in a pie pan, I'm going to cut it like pie. We'll try to get it out of here. It's not cut right here. Still very hot. Try to get it all over there. Okay, I'm going to try to taste this. It's very hot, so I'm going to have to blow on it. This is good for breakfast, brunch, anytime you want it, and it's easy to make ahead. It's very good. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please come back and enjoy our recipes. Ring the bell down below, and where it says all, if you put where it says all on the bell, it'll show up every time you get on YouTube and see who your favorite people are, and I hope I'm one of them. the recipes below, and I'll leave my email in case you want to email me, or comment below if you want to see more recipes like this, or you have a favorite recipe you'd like to change to gluten-free. Thank you very much. Love you all. Mwah.